doing fight scenes over and over again for hours on end. There's nothing like, I'm just gonna do it. There's nothing like a good Krispy Kreme.
I've just realized something.
What's that?
The 10 rings.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet you thought I was talking about these. Nah, they represent the 10 donuts that I can eat in one sitting. For sure.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I'm running away.
You're Shang-Chi. How the heck did that happen?
That's a really good question. It's a really good question, man.
I know that you don't like to talk about your life, but a guy with a freaking machete for an arm just chopped our butts in half.
Well, I was asked to audition for this film, like any other. Of course, I knew it was special because it was called Untitled Marvel Project. I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but I put two and two together, Looked in the mirror, and I was like, I think I know what that is. So that was the first inkling that I had. It was two audition scenes from this movie, Good Will Hunting, which is one of my favorite films. So I put these two scenes on tape. I sent them in 2 weeks later. Got a call to fly to LA and meet the director, Destin Daniel Cretton. Worked with him for a little bit and came out of that feeling like, oh my God, I feel like I actually have a chance to book this thing. And a couple of weeks after that, I got a call to do my final audition in Brooklyn. I met Awkwafina for the first time. We were doing a chemistry read.
I should also probably mention that my name's not technically Sean.
What is it?
It's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Just really kind of off to the races, and she was so great in grounding me because I was just a nervous ball of insecurity and anxiety at that point.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Of course, I mean, how could you not be? You've got this one audition that could change your entire life, But she was so great. She grounded me right away, and we did these scenes, and we just became kind of like these on-screen best friends right away.
Sean.
And it was just such an easy chemistry, and I feel like that played a big role in their decision-making.
S-H-A-N-G, Shang.
Shang?
And 2 days after that, got a call from the big head honcho himself. Yep, 2 days. And then best part is, offered me the role, and then he told me 4 days after that I had to go to Comic-Con and introduce myself in front of thousands of fans. Yeah.
Wow. Could you represent maybe a third of the planet at Comic-Con?
Mm-hmm.
How about it?
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Off I go. And in which interview did you do your backflip Black Widow superhero pose?
Such a poser.
Oh, yes, that would have been the first audition. It would have been in the tape that I sent. I thought it would be my introduction to, the casting director and to the director, Destin, and I thought, hey, you know what? I feel like they should know that I could be really physical. And I thought, what a better way to show that than doing the cheesiest backflip to superhero landing pose of all time. And tacky as I was back then, I was like, this is a great idea. And it was only until after we had all gotten to Australia, we're preparing to shoot, when Destin was kind enough to pull me aside and say, that backflip that you did, it was so tacky. And I was like, what, you mean you didn't like it? I thought that was what got me the run. He was like, no. Oh. If anything, he was like, I remembered it, but not in a good way. But he was just teasing me about it. I mean, it was fun, but obviously had nothing to do with the decision-making process.
Of course, I just thought it might have been a bold move of yours to wear the Spider-Man costume during it. I think that was maybe what he's referring to.
Yes, I maybe should have. I didn't keep the Spider-Man costume from my work days as a superhero Spider-Man. Had I done that, I probably would have put the suit on, which would have been even more tacky. So, thankfully, it didn't happen.
Oh, hi.
My roommate Sean, who's just leaving.
Well, I have to get dressed first, but it's nice to meet you.
And before Kim's Convenience, you've told so many great stories about your work before then, like the blue stuff in Pacific Rim. How hard would it be for me to buy the Blu-ray and try and find you? How difficult?
It would be impossible. I literally don't even think I made a single shot. If you bought an 8K version and you blew it up onto the side of a building, maybe you'd be able to catch
an elbow.
Like a weenus. Yeah, like an elbow. I chose, You're familiar with the, yeah.
That's the
Maybe
IMDb
not the
credit.
pure elbow.
Blue Elbow. Pacific Rim. And then you got the stock photo stuff. Always a treat.
Oh, God, yeah, that's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely stuff. And do you remember the first line that you ever said on camera in Nikita?
Yes, it was, excuse me, Inspector, you have a call from headquarters.
Inspector, you have a call from headquarters.
And then the inspector says, headquarters? And then I say, headquarters, Beijing. Headquarters, Beijing. And that's supposed to be like a big deal. And then the inspector
Conclude your interview.
leaves the interrogation room, and that was the scene. Thank you very much. I was asked to put on a Chinese accent. I was asked to do that a lot early on in my career, and thankfully not too much anymore.
Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side.
You better watch out, cause it's my time. Battle for power and it's all mine. No one will fight.
That's not going to happen.
You were originally an accountant, then you chucked that in. You are now the star of your own superhero movie, an MCU film. Posters all over the globe, you're flying everywhere, it's incredible. Are you finally willing to admit that quitting accountancy might have been a good move?
Thank you for saying that. Yes, I did not quit though. I was fired. I was led into my managing partner's office, and I remember very clearly that whole day. I was like wondering, this meeting had popped up in my Outlook, and I was wondering like, what is this meeting about? And I went through the whole day being like, scratching my head, being like, I'm pretty sure I've covered all my like, I don't think I have. And then I like walked upstairs, and it was the managing partner of the firm and an HR lady sitting behind him, and then someone from security standing behind her. And I was like, oh.
Cardboard box time.
It's cardboard box time. And I got the speech. They're like, we're terminating your employment. You have, 10 minutes to gather your things, get out of the building. And I remember, just because also we had like a very open concept office for some reason. So just like walking out in front of like literally the entire office and like going to the little cubby thing that I worked at and kind of collecting everything, putting it in my little box. It was dead silent. Like you could hear a pin drop. Everyone was like, they knew what was happening. Nobody made eye contact with me. Everybody was just like, oh my God. And was just.
But please tell me you've bought tickets and send tickets to that boss to this movie opening night. Just buy him like 10 and just go.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. No, it's true. I should. I owe him something, definitely. I mean, I don't know that I would have had the courage to quit. So it's really good that they did that for me.
Now, obviously, the tweet thing is brought up all the time. I'm not going to ask you to tell the story again. I'm going to try and summarize it. You did a tweet.
Thank you.
Later, you did another tweet.
Yes.
And then, once you got the gig, you responded to one of the tweets and said, lol.
Uh-huh.
Now, that isn't why you got the job. Kevin Feige has said, I didn't see the tweet. You got the job because you're great at your job. And that's the story.
That's the story.
Could everybody stop asking Simu about the tweets?
That'd be really nice, actually. Thank you.
Are we done? We'll just put a bow on it and it's done now.
I thought the lull would definitely have put the coffin on it, The lull is the recognition of the tweet and coming back full circle and putting the lull stamp on it.
And in caps, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah. Lull!
God, I really hope that becomes a meme.
My son, you can't run from your past.
So when you have been interacting with fans, you were at the London premiere yesterday, and you've done Comic-Cons, what sort of reactions are you getting? I'm imagining pretty emotional stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Shang-Chi is a character that I think means a lot to a lot of people. And the funny thing is, if you had said that name to me 2.5 years ago, I would have given you next to no reaction because he was such an obscure character in the Marvel Universe. But the fact that he's gotten the MCU treatment and he is now the first title Asian superhero in the MCU is an incredible thing and means so much to, I think, so many people who belong to a community that has never seen themselves reflected in that kind of way. So it really, really is special. I did get the one guy that really didn't read the room. And he dressed up as Iron Fist.
I knew it.
I wonder if he knew what he was doing, if he was just a giant troll trying to get a reaction out of me, but I made sure to give him plenty of shit for
We're
that.
talking full yellow and green, aren't we?
Oh yeah, he had like the headpiece and everything.
I apologize on behalf of him, and I don't even know the guy.
Right?
Oh,
Dude.
not
Read the room.
guys.
Understand the assignment.
You changed your name from Shang to Sean?
Yeah, I don't.
I wonder
Yeah.
how your father found
Okay,
you.
I was 15 years old.
You've talked before about your relationship, your friendship with Awkwafina. It is so fun on screen.
It's like, hi, my name's Gina. I'm gonna go into hiding. My new name's Gina. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, you can hear me.
You get lots of karaoke with her as well. Do you guys now both know all the lyrics to Hotel California?
We know. Oh geez. Oh geez. We're gonna really have. You know, I can't speak for. I'm sure that she. I know the first verse and a half and chorus to Hotel California. That's what we were. You know. That's what we filmed up to. And that's what that's where I concerned myself with.
You do know after this film, if you're ever in a karaoke joint, people are just going to swarm that booth. They're going to be in there.
You think so?
They're going to be singing with you. Yeah, for sure.
Well, good. I plan on it. I love karaoke.
Mission, okay? You've got a mission. You said it's fine.
Yeah.
Ish.
I always need a Jasmine, you know? I can show you the world. And then somebody needs to say,
No.
Ali,
I will not.
do it with me.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Damn it.
That was a missed connection.
If you've done Backstreet's Back, everybody. Backstreet's Back.
All right.
That'll do.
You know, I'm not sure if we found the same key, but yeah,
No,
it's totally.
I don't think I picked one.
But that is the spirit of karaoke, and in many ways, the spirit of our movie is when you really tie it back to the journey of the character of
Nice.
Sean. I think his big lesson is it's okay not to be perfect and to put that pressure on yourself. It's really about forging your own path. It's about accepting all of the parts of yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, your many, many weaknesses,
Your flaws and your weaknesses.
and your flaws, and your your terrible singing, which is also another weakness.
Yes, not forgetting, obviously,
Yes.
all of my problems.
No,
It has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being so much fun.
thank you so much, and thank you for being so well researched.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, it's true.
All right, I'm going to go do some singing lessons. Let's call a wrap on that.
Look, I'm not if you want to head to karaoke right now.
Yeah, grab a donut, get a lucky voice.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this guy. I've still got over half.
Don't leave me in the dark.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to keep up to date. You can listen to my Radio 1 movies and TV podcast Screen Time on BBC Sounds. And you can find these interviews in full on BBC iPlayer by searching Movies with Ali Plumb.